and let them come to me. Here we go. Okay, so they decided to go after my Theocrat, which is kind of a little bit unfortunate, because she actually has the Spirit Ray, so if I could get these guys off of her, that'd be great. I'm gonna send the Civic Guard up here to shoot a crossbow to get them to turn around. Now I only have this last one that I need to get to, but I don't think I can. Maybe I can shoot a crossbow. Nah, that won't do anything. It'll turn him in the same direction. That was a bad move. Might as well. Maybe she can finish him off. No, 5 to 8. She could kill this other wisp. Sadly, she's just stuck here. Okay, I'm going to use my knights to initiate these shaman. There we go. Got a rank up. Now they're already troopers. Just got a few more ranks to go. Once they hit elite, the gold rank, they'll actually turn into knights, which is great. Okay, shaman's down. Now I kind of actually I can use my main hero to come all the way down to shoot with the crossbow to turn these wisps. Might even kill him. Yeah, just killed him. Let's just finish this off. Alright, well if you end up playing Minecraft, I might join you. Just let me know when you start. Send me a text, that'd probably be the best way to get a hold of me. Okay, got some null. Okay, so that definitely, yeah, that really sped up my fertility rights. That's going to make my cities grow a lot faster. So it's going to... And now that my storehouse has also been finished... Yeah, you can contact me on Steam as well. That works too. Okay. So next thing is, do I want to start building... See, I can't really start building an army because Civic Guards are just not the best. I could build a barracks. Right now I really have no need for mana because my hero doesn't have any spells. Knowledge could help get my city. You know what? I'm gonna build a laboratory, get my knowledge income higher, so I can finish the fertility rights. Then I'm gonna start building my barracks, and I'm gonna start getting my army going, really pumping and kicking. Oh shit! Oops, that was a misclick. So I'm going to have to wait for my knight. So he is out of movement points. But next turn, I think I'm gonna initiate some more combat to get him to elite and to clear off some of these nodes. I'm thinking right here, since there's a great farm, this will add additional population to whatever city I make. So I think putting it around here, like right here in between all these nodes would be really great. I would get gold, mana, and some population growth. It's a little close to my city. Would like it to be just a bit farther away. I could potentially put it back here to get more territory control and lose out on the gold and the mana for a little bit, as the city will get 100 bonus population and will grow and encompass this sooner. And then also I would get the Sphinx or in whatever maybe might be hiding behind these clouds that I can't see, the territories that I've yet to explore. Alright, I'm going to send the knight back to meet up with the army, and we're going to have a heyday here. They want to run away, but as these are humans, they must have been humans that fled from my territory and my domain, and, you know, Percy doesn't take lightly to people who just abandon their post. Because we are the only humans in this world. We are the only faction of humans. They do have a group of archers, which we are lacking. I honestly feel like engaging those. Sending my knights, or cavalry, they're not knights yet, out up there to attack the archers would be a really good opening, but the halberdier will really counter them with their pike. They got a bonus 4 damage against them and a bonus 3 damage against them for any time they get hit against cavalry, so they really have an edge. And my civic guards are just not the greatest. They will definitely get destroyed by those archers. I'm thinking I might just let them move forward. I'm going to move my hero back 2 squares. I'm going to move him back 1. I don't think the halberdier can get close enough. No, they cannot. Next turn, I'm going to engage the archers for sure. What does my theocrat have for spells? She has smite, but I've already performed an action this turn. Well, no, she's just on defensive stance. She hasn't done anything. I could use my mana to actually potentially help me out here since I haven't really been using any of my casting points. So I'm going to cast Smite. And I have plenty of mana built up. I'm going to attack the halberdiers just because those are the guys that are really the scariest on the field right now. Oh, nice. They didn't even resist it. It did full damage. That's great. I'm going to move them back 1 square. And defend everybody. Alright, so I can easily finish off these halberdier. I'm going to move up my theocrat and probably shock them with some holy rays. They're practically dead. They have first strike, so I'm going to just finish them off with some crossbowmen. And then now my cavalry are free to do as they want against these archers, so they're just going to go head straight behind there and get a flanking charge attack. Oh, critical hit. 1 shot, 1 kill. There we go. That's what he's talking about. That pleases me greatly. Let's go ahead and shoot him crossbow to do 1 damage. They can't reach those guys anyway, so might as well just poke them. I'm going to try to I can't really defend those guys. I can with my hero. I'm going to actually station my hero right behind these dudes. He's not going to cast magic. He's just going to defend. He's going to guard these civic guards so the swordsmen don't come around the rock and obliterate them. So my hero, Percy, he could take a hit. He knows what he's doing. He's well suited for melee combat. As I thought, no threat. My knights are going to come around from the side. I'm going to give them the finishing hit. I don't know if these civic guards actually evolve. They do not. So ranking these guys up are just not particularly in my interest. They'll get slightly better as they rank up, but overall they will still be a bad unit. So I'm going to go ahead and send up my theocrat. Satura the Dark, and she's going to do some spirit rays. And the cavalry will finish him off. There we go. I still don't think I've lost a unit. I think I'm doing pretty good. An extra 54 gold to add to our coffers. That'll definitely help. And these guys are... I mean, the penguin's not very scary. The baby reed serpent, not too bad, but the lesser frost elemental, that's something I don't really need to deal with right now, and since I have taken some damage on my heroes, I'm just gonna avoid that fight for now. I do, however, want to see what's on this great farm, because I didn't check earlier. Just some dread monkeys and wargs. See, these are all rank 1, tier 1. I think I'm gonna attack these next turn. I'm gonna give Satura the Dark a turn to heal up. I do need to clear out this great farm for sure if I want to build my next city over here, so that'll be next turn. Oh, but Satura the Dark actually leveled up. What an interesting name for her, being a theocrat. She's like an evil theocrat. Okay, Bestow Iron Heart is definitely a must. It heals even my units outside of combat every turn, so I'm going to get that. Next, I'm going to get Chaplain to increase the hero's... or the unit's morale of the units that she leads, but first, before that, I have to actually get her an army. I'll give her some range damage since she only has 1 point left. Holy Ray hype. Yeah, Shatura, man, don't let her fool you. Her holy rays are of dark origin. And, oh, here we are, man. We're already getting assaulted by the many lost souls on the map that roam the lands, the undead that spawn from the necromancer camps. I have the wandering camps, like the camps that spawn enemies, are actually put on many, so as many as could possibly spawn on the map. So there's going to be quite a lot of these guys. I've already wiped out one of these necromancy camps right near my capital. I'm really glad that these undead didn't go for my capital and actually went towards my army instead, because my capital is completely undefended right now, and that would be horrible to have to go back and take that from these guys. Alright, so I'm going to move up some units. Looks like I'm going to get into position. These guys can't get close enough to me. Sadly, I kind of almost want to put out my knight to take a hit right here. He's only going to be able to be hit by one of these ghosts, but that'll get that ghost off of defensive stance, and we can easily take it out. Shatura, she could actually cast Smite. Might as well. In fact, it will one-shot any of these guys. So let's just do that. See, she is awesome. Oh, goodbye, ghosts. Now the thing about these ghosts, though, however, is that they do, if I don't kill both of these next turn, that one will respawn. They have the Undying trait, which allows them to come back once per battle. And if they win the battle, all of them come back. So. Alrighty. See, so they ghosted exactly what I wanted them to. They came forward, attacked my cavalry. They didn't do much damage. My guys got to counterattack. They were in defense stance, so that's why they didn't take... they would have taken a little bit more if they weren't. But now we could just pick off that ghost pretty easily. I'm going to weaken it one more time. Have the cavalry finish it off. Give them some EXP. They're getting pretty close to the next rank of veteran, which will give them a bonus melee strength, defense, and hit points. Shatura, she could probably finish him off with her roll. See, she is just a badass. She could finish him off by herself, but I'm going to soak some EXP by shooting a crossbow at them first. That ranked up my hero. There we go, got all of them some EXP. Though the Civic Guards, I doubt they will last long enough to be useful. Even if they do reach champion rank, they're still not going to be the best. So, I don't know. But right now, it's all we have. So if we lost all of our Civic Guards right now, we would be in a pretty bad spot. So, I can't underestimate them completely. Field Medic. Field Medic would be pretty great, so if we took some large hits. But Percy, he's not one to waste his time. He's not a medic. He's not going to heal his troops. He's an aggressor. We're going to get him some... First off, we're going to get him things that will allow him to excel in combat. So we're going to get him Overwhelm. So if they're using shields, Armor Piercing, in case they're armored targets. And we're going to build up his defense so that way he can take a hit. Next level, we'll focus more on hit points and maybe some more defense and melee strength to beef him up. Let's go ahead and attack these monkeys while we're here. We probably need to get back to our capital if that's the case. I don't know where these ghosts came from. In fact, oh, actually, you know what? As I say that, I see barely in the clouds right here, there is another necromancy camp. So that's probably where they came from, and luckily my units were close by, and that caused them to come this way rather than my capital. Okay, so the monkeys, of course, they like to throw their shit at you, and I'm not joking. So now both my units have like the disgusting stench, which will reduce their resistance